Alright, we're back. It'll be nice when I get back onto my main, because I got like a crap ton of
Master.
outfits and other armors and stuff.
Bunyang, don't take my dumpling. I was saving it for last.
Sleep well, Jin Se-yeon.
Oh.
What's your name? Zulia and her fiends, an unconscious apprentice, and now this Ebendrake cult leader. You've got your hands full, that's for sure. There's only one of you. Where are you headed?
I'll find some way to wake Jin Se-yeon.
Good. Any clue on how to start?
I know people in Zawei. Perhaps doctors can help.
Zyway, huh? Not a bad idea. I'll have Duckgom send a letter to their royal doctors explaining the situation.
I also want to take the Ebendrake leader with me.
Wait, you also want to take that addle-brained Ebendrake with you? Well, I guess we can't hold him here till he rots, though I'd like to. Besides, maybe you'll find better answers on that side of the ocean.
I have a favor to ask.
A favor? Just say the word. Though, fair warning, I can't spare any men to accompany you to Zyway.
Nothing like that. I just want you to look after Jin Se-yeon.
Of course I'll look after Jin Se-yeon. What, you think we're gonna throw a sick little kid overboard when we raise anchor? We're pirates. We're not animals. Huh.
I'd like to have a word with my apprentices.
Sure thing. I'll go and make sure our Ebendrake visitor is nice and uncomfortable. Take your time.
Wait, does that mean we're going to leave Jin So-yeon behind?
What do you mean?
I heard you and the Admiral talking. I wasn't trying to spy on you, Master, honest. It just kind of happened.
It's alright. Just remember to respect private conversations.
I won't say anything to anyone. I've never doubted you, Master, but is it safe to leave Jin So-yeon with these pirates? They've been nice to us, but they're still pirates.
What can we do to make sure she's safe?
I know. I'll stay here with Jin So-yeon. You and Buna and Bunyang can go find a royal doctor. I won't let you down, Master. I'll watch So-yeon the whole time. Whatever
All
Jin
right,
So-yeon
let's
does.
get going.
To the city in a while, huh?
Oh, actually, I did get an outfit from here. I can't remember what it looks like. That's not bad. We'll go with this one. It's new. It's a different one. Let's get a nice little thing here for the thumbnail. Cool.
Did you everything sorted out with your apprentices?
Yes, please look after Jibbin and Jin Se-yeon.
Don't worry, we'll keep them safe. You're the one in danger with this Ebendrake cultist. He's bound and he can't use his dark arts, but he's still a risk to transport. So don't get careless, or you could be up to your neck in trouble. Hurry back, and I wish you luck.
Whoa! How come every time we windwalk anywhere with you, it's always such a rough trip? Grandpa Cho taught you better than this, didn't he? I nearly lost my dumplings on the way here. Well, whatever. So, what are we gonna do now? What are we supposed to do with this guy? We can't exactly walk around dragging him by the ankles.
Relax, it's taken care of.
That doesn't exactly inspire confidence, Master.
Dude, don't you trust me?
You saved everyone's bacon before, but you do have a history of making rash decisions.
What would I ever do without you?
I know, right? I'm the heart and soul of this team, after all. Buna and I will be sure to keep you on your toes. Whoa! Who's this guy?
Jiansei. So, the letter from the Black Ram really was genuine.
Right on schedule.
You knew I'd come running. I must be getting predictable. Still, it seems a good thing I arrived when I did. Who is this Ebendrake captive of yours?
Meet the Dark Vicar?
What? You captured the cult's leader? Jiansei, you never cease to amaze me. Once we have a chance to interrogate him, I'm sure he'll be of great use in our fight against the cultists. I'll have him secured in the Talus dungeon immediately. We'll find out what he knows in due time, I promise.
I asked about a doctor in my letter as well.
Yes, the royal physician will be waiting for you, along with Her Majesty at the royal chambers. I hope he can do something to help your apprentice.
I'll head over there now.
Of course. I'll follow as soon as this prisoner is taken care of. Prepare
we
to
all
take him to
done
the
here?
Talus dungeon.
Now that this guy's out of our hair, I'm gonna go tell Jinbin to bring Soyen. I sure hope this doctor can help her.
Thank you.
No problem, Master. We're all family after all, and family watches out for each other. Got it. Leave it to me, Master. If we're lucky, Soyen will be all healed up and back to normal before dinner.
Damn it. Ebendrake assassins made it this far into the capital city? How can this be?
We were followed?
Perhaps, but what's more disturbing is that they were able to get the drop on us like that. I'll have to beef up security around the palace. This is all my fault.
Don't start blaming yourself now.
You're right. It can wait until later. For now, we both must make haste before there's a chance for any more Ebendrake to creep out of the woodwork. Please, be sure to keep an eye out while you're visiting Her Majesty. We need more soldiers on duty. High alert!
Taffy sail! A fun treat for the whole family!
I probably just jumped to her. The Royal Chambers. Yeah.
Warrior, welcome back. Hello, old friend. How wonderful to see you again. I cannot believe how much time has passed. I feel like you were just here. I'm happy to hear that you and the new masters have made peace.
It was all a misunderstanding.
Very good. I hope we can all work together to rebuild the Dominion. But let's focus on more pressing matters. You have brought a prisoner to Zyway?
I have the Dark Vicar.
Unbelievable. My spies suspected he had gone into hiding in Faircloud. Where did you find him?
The east gate of Desar Palace.
Desari Palace was
Desari.
once a very holy place. Of course, the Ebendrake would try to twist it for their own ends. How did you get in there?
Chalmogu took me on his flying ship.
Chol Mugo? Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. He was a Stratus general, wasn't he? I'm slightly shocked that the Dowager has let him live this long.
What happened?
Chol was stationed at Desari Palace as a personal advisor to the Dowager. He saw something there that compelled him to resign and go into hiding. You would have to ask him for the details.
Now, about my apprentice.
Right. I read your letter and I've summoned the royal healer, Li Yen. You won't find a more capable man in the realm when it comes to both medicine and treating dark qi.
Thank you.
I only wish I could do more. Please, bring the little girl here. Take care of her, Li Yen.
Oh dear. It's an honor to serve you, warrior. I've corresponded with Doc Dan, and he's informed me that this girl has quite the history with dark qi. Even before the incident with Zulia, correct?
Yes.
Say no more. Please let me take a look at her.
Is that the royal doctor? I kept Jin Soyun safe, just like you asked. The pirates were actually nice. Even the admiral and the scary gun lady.
I know I could trust you.
Is Jin Soyun going to wake up now? The royal doctor can help her, right, Master? Maybe he can give her some medicine or something?
Let's wait and see what he says.
I'll try to be patient, Master. I know I'm not very good at being patient, but I'm getting better. Master, look! I think the doctor's done with his exam. Is
Warrior,
she okay?
May I have I'm sorry.
What are you trying to say?
There's nothing I can do.
No.
This is a very deliberate dark enchantment. I wouldn't expect less from Zulia. She has always been obsessed with the border between realms.
We healed her before.
The girl's soul is no longer with us. It has been taken and moved out of the earthen realm. We cannot heal her because her body is not injured. While these mutterings may lead you to believe she is sleeping, I must assure you, she is not here.
I'm not giving up.
I know it's hard to accept, and we shall keep her in the best care for as long as we can. I promise you that her body will feel no pain.
How can you say things like this?
Warrior, no healer on this continent can defy the finality of the spirit realm. I need you to understand that. Only the Ebendrake are sick enough to try to bring people back from the dead, and you have seen how that usually turns out. You've done all you can for her. I am sure she knows that. In my professional opinion, only Zulia herself would be capable of bringing her back. I am truly sorry.
Well, does the doctor have any good news? The prisoner is secure in the dungeon. But what about your apprentice? Is she going to be all right?
The doctor can't help her.
I'm so sorry, Jiansei. It's only been a short while since you were away from the capital, but it seems like you've gone through a lot. I wish we could do more. Is there anything I could do? I don't know if I can be of any help, but...
Actually, there is something.
Really? Of course, Jiansei. Just name it and I'll do my utmost for you.
I want to speak with the Dark Vicar.
We just got him locked down in the Talus dungeon under heavy security. I can certainly grant you clearance, but what could he possibly tell you?
He may know something that can help.
Yes, I see your point. The Ebendrake is to blame for all this, so it's possible he might know some kind of useful information. It's a long shot, but there's no harm in trying at this point. Very well. I'll arrange a meeting for you immediately. Oh, but there is something I wanted to share with you first. The Dark Vicar had this journal. Let's take a look. I hope you don't mind my reading over your shoulder.
Last item.
Even as I write this, I can feel my memories fading. The dark chi, it's insidious. It seeps into you slowly over time. I fear I am losing myself. The Ebendrake have been moving far west to the ruined continent. I haven't been permitted to know the full extent of the cult's plans yet. But there is something about that cursed place that is vitally important. Demonic forces are gathering there in vast numbers. I feel my decision to follow this path was a mistake. When I first joined the Ebendrake, I never imagined things would become this way. I had hoped to make the world a better place for Soha, for my son. But I've fallen too far now. I can feel myself slipping away. I do not know what will become of me. Soha, please forgive me for whatever I do.
Interesting. I recognize the name inside the cover. Judge Junte. In another life, he was a judge from the Stratus. A man of great power indeed. He was once a force for justice in this world.
Do you know him?
Not personally, just professionally. I thought he had died during Jin Soyan's time of influence. If that text is genuine, then it seems that Soha is his daughter.
We should tell her he's alive.
Agreed. She has a right to know. Also, if there's still any humanity left within Junte, seeing his daughter may bring it back to the surface. We may be able to learn more of this situation that way. I'll go ahead to the Talus dungeon. See you there.
I'm going to Ironside Academy for.
Hey, slow down! You dash around like that, you're gonna get
Never tell me what to do.
Never pull the trigger unless you're sure. It's been a long time, warrior. Last time you came around, Lee Rock wound up dead, and Zyway was in shambles. Trouble seems to follow you.
I don't want to cause trouble. I'm just here to find Soha.
What makes you think Lady Soha wants to talk to you? I hear you killed her brother in some dark chi ritual.
I didn't kill Lord. Whatever, it's complicated.
Complicated, huh? Then let's make this very simple. You beat me in a duel, and I'll tell you where Soha
I tried to
is.
kick your ass last time. You don't need to fight each other.
Don't tell me you're scared. I'm fully healed since the Fiend invasion, and I've learned a few new tricks. I bet I could take you.
If it means seeing Soha, then fine.
Good. Get ready. This one's for Lee Rock. You're better than ever. I was a
What
fool
is going
to challenge
on here?
you.
Jiansei, what are you doing here? And why did Yuhui attack you?
You were just sparring, that's all.
It sounded a little rougher than sparring. Yuhui has been on edge ever since the attack. I'm sorry for her conduct.
Don't apologize. She has become a fine fighter.
Well, if she can keep up with you for a while, that's a compliment in itself. I've heard rumors about you since we last parted. They say you're trying to rebuild the Hongmoon School? Why haven't I seen you lately?
We did speak at Yahara's Mirage. You had a few drinks.
Yahara's Mirage? Huh. Well then, I must have had more than a few drinks. Anyway, what brings you here?
It's hard to explain. I need you to see someone in the Talus dungeon.
Someone at the Talus dungeon? Well, I'm a sucker for mysteries, and I sure can't say no to you. Lead the way. I'll be right behind you. Go on ahead. I'll wrap up here and follow you.
Yes! Ouch.
You're here. I don't think I've seen Soha since the Divine Mandate. She's looking as hardy as ever.
Is things ready?
Yes, he's up ahead. We've been keeping him under careful control, but he's putting out a lot of dark chi. It's difficult to know what effect it will have. Go on ahead. If you need us, just call. We'll be waiting right here.
Who is this? I don't like this at all. I'm not sure what this is all about, dragging me to Talus Dungeon, but I think I deserve some answers.
The prisoner needs to meet with you.
Some criminal needs to meet me? Listen, I left my life of crime back in the Cinderlands.
Do you remember your father?
My father? My father died when I was very little. But wait, why are you asking about him?
Please, just look at this prisoner.
If this is some bandit or warlord whom my father sentenced to prison a lifetime ago, they're not gonna get any sympathy from me.
Who is this? No, this... Father? What happened to you? You died.
What happened? I heard an explosion. What happened to the guards?
He went berserk, but I subdued him.
To think he could do so much damage so easily. Thank you, Jiansei. This is bad, but it could have been so much worse if you hadn't been here.
I'll try and use my energy to suppress his dark chi.
By all means. I just hope it'll work. The leader of the Ebon Drake cult must be a virtual fountain of dark chi. Good luck. Don't let your guard down.
What? Where am I? What? I thought I heard Soha's voice.
She's here.
Soha? Oh, my daughter. But she's a grown woman now? How long has it been? My mind is so clouded.
Do you remember anything that happened?
Bits and pieces. I feel like I was watching things play out from far away. I've done terrible things, haven't I? I've hurt you. And so many others.
Jinseon isn't waking up.
Zulia mentioned something about that, I think. She said she had discovered something worse than death. A way to keep you separated forever.
I haven't been able to heal her with my chi.
You can heal her body, but not the connection to her soul. You would have to find a way into the spirit realm for that. There is always the Western continent. Solak. The veil between realms is very thin there. If there is anywhere you would be able to break into the spirit realm alive, it is Solak. That is where demons invaded years ago. That is where Mushin...
Mushin? What about him?
I am sorry. My head... everything is spinning.
My father. He's alive? I was very young, but I remember him dying at Joe Manor. I'm sure of it. At least I was sure of it, but this is my father. And what, he's the leader of the Ebon Drake cult? How is that even possible?
It's a long story, but here goes.
You're telling me that fiends from the Dark Realm corrupted my father? Even if what you say is true, the first step towards darkness is always a choice. I can't forgive him. I can't understand any of this. My father, the leader of a cult? No.
What? No. How'd they just leave him with him?
So I lost my father again. No, the Ebon Drake cult will just use my father again. We can't let this happen. We have to do something.
Please, Soha, calm down.
This is just like Joe Manor. I feel as helpless as the little girl who ran away as the battering ram tore through the front gates. Father.
Soha, please, we need you.
Okay. We don't have time for this. I know that wasn't my father who attacked us. It was Dark Chi. He was kidnapped, and we have to find him before the cycle starts all over again. I'm going to check my own sources. If you find something out, find me.
I really don't know what to say. I suppose you're right, Jiansei. Did you learn anything useful from Junte while you had the chance?
I need to go to Solak.
You're going to the west? That is a truly dangerous idea, but when has danger ever stopped you? I hope you'll find what you need there. The Ebon Drake cult is clearly planning something big. I'll do what I can here, but I feel we won't be able to stop them with our forces alone. When the time comes, can I trust that I'll have your aid?
Of course.
Thank you for that. Oh, and by the way, be sure to speak with the Empress before you leave. She's been waiting to see you and would be quite upset if you dashed off without at least saying goodbye.
I'll stop by on my way out.
That's all I can ask for. Thank you, Jiansei, and be safe on your journey. I'll be seeing you again soon.
Welcome, warrior. Please forgive the pomp and circumstance. It seems I can barely get a moment to myself these days.
I'm glad to see you again.
And I am always happy to see you. You and your apprentices can stay in Zyway as long as you need.
I'm sorry, I cannot stay.
Really? Where are you headed next?
Solok.
Solok? Why? That place has been a wasteland ever since the Dowager... Oh, is this about your little Yoon apprentice? I'm truly sorry, but the stories about Solok are fairy tales. Stay here, please.
I'm going to Solok. I have to try.
I understand. Your devotion is truly touching, warrior. May the divines grant you a miracle.
Thank you.
Of course. Just please come back safely.
Oh, frick, she almost got the whole sword put together.
Let's see. That's the fragment from Heaven's Reach. Oh, and that's from the Blackground East Fleet.
How do you know?
So many memories.
So she has the whole sword put
I have done as you asked, Master Mushin. The fragment has been taken. Jinsoyun is between worlds. I now head to the land of Solok to carry out the rest of your order.
Good. Well done, Zulia.
Of course. Why did you think that nothing was going to happen?
Zulia, did you think I would not find out? Use the Twilight's edge to summon him.
Forget about me, Enchantress.
What? How did you? Long time no see. I thought you had some eggs to lay.
Should we follow her?
Leave her. She has outlived her usefulness.
Fine. But what about the Ebendrake leader?
He is of no interest to me. His fate has already been decided.
He was once under your protection. You are very cruel.
The Twilight's Edge. You are finally mine.
Evil laughs always sound crazy.
I take it that I can't stop you now.
Oh, there's my first soul. Well, you know what, guys? We're going to end the video here. We're getting really close to where my main character left off, and then we'll be jumping on to that to finish the story. So I'll be looking forward to that. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.